Yes, oh. 2 shots. Yes, oh. Yes, oh. Yes, oh.
Oh, listen to my song. I what it took me to stay this long. I came since 1992 and all the stress I had to get into.
2 shots.
Man is a household name. I came from a long line to fame, and my aim is to kick this game and put on my bad belly peeps to shame.
No be you.
Talk say yeah, they rap nonsense.
No be you.
Talk say rap, no makes sense. I see piracy, I take one risk.
Yes.
And y'all know my mind for one compact this. And this is where rap took me big time and a sold out CD. Now see me floss, no more loss. I don't they feel like one very big bros.
Yes, oh.
Alaba boys,
2 shots. Yes, oh.
which level?
Yes, oh.
Idumota,
2 shots. Yes, oh.
which level?
Yes, oh.
Opa
2
Iweka,
shots. Yes, oh.
which level?
Yes, oh.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Which Level? Today promises to be interesting, infotaining. Actually, I'm standing in for DJ Mixmaster Brown, Tokunboh Phillips. I'm happy to be here, and I'm going to try to crack it. All right, so in the studio, we have the usual suspects, and I'm going to start with the lady. We usually say ladies first because we're all gentlemen here except for Daniel. So anyways, we would start with the lovely lady in the house. Hey, Lilian.
Hi.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are
Good
you?
to see you. Look beautiful this evening.
Thank you. Didn't whine me, but thank you.
I know the one, yeah, they talk now.
Stop
It's
it.
how it is.
Stop.
But how's your week been?
Great.
Awesome.
I worked all throughout the week at home this week.
Oh, wow. That's a blessing. So it's one of those moments where you have one hand on the plate and one hand on the computer keyboard.
Nah, not really. All hands on deck.
On deck. Okay, whatever deck means. All right.
What is that?
Welcome.
Come on, introduce the person.
Good to see you. Welcome.
Thank you. Wow.
And I have to go ahead and also welcome this person, even though I don't really feel like doing it. But I just have to do my job. There's a guy here in black and black. The shades are black.
Don't be see finish.
The heart is black.
Don't be see finish.
But he's my good brother and good friend. He cracks my rib all the time. Sometimes it does it reasonably, sometimes it's unreasonable, but I'll take a blend of everything. Daniel, MC Daniel of Life. How you doing, bro?
Please, my name is MC Daniel of Life. Please follow me on Instagram at MC Daniel of Life, Twitter at MC Daniel of Life, and I also used to go. People think it's extreme, but we are on the group chat. We are going strong. I have 4 people on my group right now, and we're going stronger every day.
Good to know. MC Daniel of Life is always asking for followers, but I don't know why he does that. But how have you been, bro?
Bro, I've been. I traveled to Cancun, and I mean, I don't want to say it out.
I wasn't asking for any travel itinerary. I was just asking, how have you been? How have you been?
I'm trying to. I was going somewhere. How have I been? Right. I traveled to Cancun, so I've been kind of jet lagged from the plane.
Cancun is like 2.5 hours from here.
Yeah, but I flew.
And it's the same time zone.
I entered
jet lagged.
I entered a
Do
plane.
you know what jet lag means?
Cancun.
You entered the plane?
Yes, I can.
Daniel,
I can't
the only
do it.
time Daniel has been on the plane, it was when he was coming to this country.
Woohoo.
And when I went to Cancun, and I came down from the plane. I was like, wow, see Cancun.
It's
I
good
didn't post. I didn't say anything, but some people will just go somewhere, they'll post everything. I'm like,
Because they really went there.
I'm not a social media person.
They really went there.
The kind of person.
So
I
why
am.
are you begging for followers though?
I mean, what's there? If you don't follow me, but follow me at Episode of Life. But if you don't follow me, what's there?
It's okay. Well, it's good. It's good to have you, bro.
I went
And
to Cancun. I will never brag about it one day.
that's good. Yeah, if you go to Cancun, you don't have to brag. But if you go to like Dubai, Barcelona, Valencia, Frankfurt,
Let them know.
you can make a statement.
Even
I'm
South
just saying.
Africa.
But I went to Cancun and I did not post anything. So I'm not a social media person. I'm not someone that
Did you go to Cancun for vacation or to work?
Let's just take on my life and work.
Well, good to have you, man. Good to have you, Daniel. Good to have you. And we have an ace comedian, Ace MC. No pun intended, right? Ace is in his name, but he's also is actually an Ace personality. This guy is my guy. You know, this guy was, before the show started, this guy is also into real estate. And I was saying that people actually got into real estate when houses were selling for like, you know, mid 200s and 300s. And this guy was like, I'm coming in when it's hot, you know. And this guy came in when houses were selling for like $500,000. And he's coming to the game and he's killing it. Killing it.
Nice.
What's trying?
Damn me, African Ace. How's it going?
Hey, it's going well. It's going well. I'm blessed to be here. You know, we're hustling, we're pushing. Hello, everybody. How are you?
Hey.
I'm shy. I don't like being on the spot.
Man, it's good. It's good to see you again. It's been a minute, man. We missed you on the show, and we know you always bring it. So tonight we know we're in for a good time.
Absolutely. I've missed you guys too, man. You know, just been
Stop it, Papa.
been out here grinding. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I can be somebody.
A man has got to do what a man's got to do.
Absolutely.
Yep. And looks like we have an empty seat beside Lilian, but that is not the case, actually. We do have a special guest in the house tonight, and we're going to actually give him a deserving welcome, you know. So this is someone that is a good friend, is a brother, and is a young entrepreneur making waves and doing things that we are proud of as an African. The only issue I have with this man is the jersey that he has on. That's the only issue I have. And you guys can't see it now, but once we call him to the studio, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. He is the MD and CEO of M&A Logistics. So he's going to be telling us a bit about that. So I'm sure we all have some logistics need here and there. There's someone that could fulfill that need for us. Please make welcome Alli Ojeifoh. Oh my gosh, I love you. I love you so much. Hey, go ahead and put on your headphones, man. All right, let me hear you say something to the mic. Let's make sure we can hear your voice.
Hello, guys.
Hey.
I'm elated to be here tonight.
So glad to meet my fellow CEO.
Your colleague.
You know,
Not your colleague.
my colleagues. You know,
Please let this man introduce himself, okay?
No, I'm just. This is how we see ourselves. We say, "Hey, how you doing? How's your own company going?"
That's
your own company
that's a
going.
big man greeting. That's how
Yeah,
we greet.
that's how we.
Anyway,
How's everything going?
You know,
How's your company?
we-
Staff and everything.
So far, so good,
Labor.
He didn't even ask how's your company going.
because I know he doesn't have one.
No. His company is in Cancun. It's in Cancun.
I have a company.
Where he goes to serve drinks.
I have a company. Oh.
What's the name of your company?
Company of tips.
Bad company.
This man tips. He lives on tips.
You know, I thought this is more like, more like a what did Ruben about to call it the other time? A town hall thing. I don't know why this guy is so mad about Chelsea Jesse.
This guy, I mean.
I'm not mad at it. I
No,
just don't
people
understand.
that don't have money. It's so simple things to annoy them. People that don't have money is little things. It's the little
How
things
did
that
you
get-
know that? You have some
Eh?
experience?
I'm just saying that when I see poor people, I just feel bad for them. You understand?
Wow.
I feel bad for you not knowing what you're even saying. But Ali, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
good
you
to
for
have
having
you
me.
here.
Thank you for having me.
Looking forward to, having conversations with you and, just meeting you, beyond just you being here, telling us about some of the things you do. And, it's going to be a good night. Tonight, we do have a couple of interesting topics, and we're actually going to dive right into it. The first one, we're going to be talking about someone that we're not really all proud of. Has put a little bit of a dent on the Nigerianness that we love, that we celebrate, that we cheer, and it's actually gone viral for the very wrong thing. His name is whatever his name is, Osh Poppy. Osh Poppy received sentencing, and we're going to be talking about all of that. Let's see, to get us started, let's actually go to Ali, our guest,
Exactly. Let's hear from
You
the
know,
horses.
we want to hear your opinion
Let's hear
about
from the horse's mouth.
why are you saying that? Are you trying to say something here? This man is a hardworking man.
What are you saying?
Daniel, since I've known you, I can't point to that this is one thing you do.
Ask Ali what I do.
I sincerely don't know what Daniel did for a living.
I really don't know too.
The last time I checked, he was up there in the stage fooling himself.
What I do for a living is I thank God, for life.
You thank God for
I
life.
thank God for life. But Ali, when you heard about this hush puppy, how did you people feel as you?
I sincerely don't get that.
As a whole.
They asked the man a question. You're asking another question.
I just want to understand.
I just him.
I just want
like which level, my brother? Which level?
Which level? Which
Tell him,
level?
which level?
Which level now? Which level? Actually,
That was good one. That was good.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me correct an impression here. Daniel, I'm a serial entrepreneur, right? I'm not into fraud and all of that.
Okay.
Back to the question.
Everybody's not like you.
Ramon Aziz, popularly known as Hush Puppy.
What's his name?
I think his name is Ramon.
Ramon
Ramon
something.
Aziz.
Ramon Abbas.
Yeah, Ramon Abbas.
I mean, there's absolutely no moral justification to what he did. A lot of people probably, 6 feet below due to issues like this. When you become a victim of fraud, you know how it is. I've been a victim. Recently, I've been a victim of Instagram fraud.
Was it by Daniel?
No.
No, okay.
Not by Daniel. Not by Daniel. I got scammed. That's a couple of days ago, 2 days ago. I was trying to run ahead and
Was the name Delight Photography the account? Because that's his account.
Daniel, I'm telling you how devastated you become when you get frauded, and stuff like that. So I think with Ramon Aziz, I'm going to say it categorically that he got what he deserved. The sentencing, if I was to be a judge, I would tell you it's really, 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 I don't know, it's not really what he should get. But with the plea bargain and all of that, no trial, he actually said he was guilty and stuff like that, so he got a plea bargain. I think he got 11 years or thereabouts.
11 years.
Yeah, I think 11 years. But I think that's like 6.5.
Yeah, he already did 2 already, so yeah, he probably going to be out in no time, but there's no moral justification to what he did.
Thank you, Ali.
That's true.
Dami, African Ace, contribute to that. What do you think about the whole, Hush Puppy and the sentencing? And the life after?
So first I'm going to say, Hush Puppy is one hell of a content creator because we all enjoyed his content. We were very oppressed, but we enjoyed his content. There was one that he did with the remote of his car. It was like, if your car is still doing cho-cho, like,
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, something like,
Yeah.
He was a very good entertainer. But I just feel like, if you're living that kind of lifestyle, and I know attention on social media can be extremely addictive.
Right.
So I understand. But you know what you are doing. You are now putting it loud. If you're doing this kind of thing loud, at least have a, decoy, like something to confuse us that, okay, this is what you do. After one of his colleagues got arrested like a couple years ago before him, he went and put real estate developer in his bio. Like, bro, you're not fooling
Okay, that's why you're doing real estate.
Ay.
I knew he was going to say that. I saw that coming.
I saw to myself in the
I saw that coming. I was like, oh, damn it, what did you say?
You should have warned me.
I didn't want to interrupt. I knew this man was going to jump on that. But going back to what you said, people have often said that when you are not working really hard for the money that you're enjoying, it's hard for you to be reasonable around it. Right? You tend to just want to flaunt it because you don't even understand the process of money.
And I agree with that 100%. However, it's one thing to enjoy the money. It's another thing to flaunt it. My brother enjoyed the money in private. If you're going to flaunt it, just flaunt small. small. Just give us a
You know,
taste. But don't be choking us like he talk. My brother, I know what you are doing.
Hush Puppy actually oppressed a lot of people.
Right.
You know,
A lot, or
and
everybody.
His lifestyle actually lured a lot of people into crime.
Facts.
You know, you don't steal and put it on our face like that. You know, it's absolutely wrong. Not good for our thinking. You know, a lot of people just want to be like him. Oh man, you know, he's my role model. I think I had a conversation with a guy a couple of years ago.
Not Daniel.
No, not Daniel. No, not Daniel. No. I don't have conversation with Daniel unless I want to laugh. You know?
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh, unless you want to give to charity.
Get money,
So, and this dude actually told me that, hey, Hush Puppy is my role model.
Yeah.
I like his lifestyle. I was like, really? I said, man, I love that guy lifestyle.
You know, it's funny because a lot of young Africans or young Nigerians share that same sentiment.
Right.
Like when he first got arrested and everything, they were defending this guy.
Yeah.
To the death of them on social media, like, oh no, he's innocent, he's this, he's that, he's the king. I'm like, yo, chill.
Yeah.
But a lot of young Africans share that same mentality, and it's like, yo,
It's really sad.
why in trouble, man?
Yeah, I think it's the power of influence. You know, a lot of people actually have grown up to suffer abject poverty since they've been given birth to.
I think that brings us to country too. You know,
Yeah.
you know, when there's abject poverty in the land, people want to do whatever it is to make it.
By any means necessary.
And it's funny because the government or you've not even seen someone that has shown you a path to how to make money. Really. And then you see someone that comes out and is flaunting money. It's like the only example that you've seen. Though it's bad, but it's like it works. And so you have a lot of all these young people, you know, it's like an exodus into that. Lilian, let's hear from you. You know, what do you think as the lady in the house?
About what?
About Hush Puppy, the whole crime, the sentencing, and, you know, even what you may think of what could be life for him after. I think 50 Cent is trying to do something. We're going to get into
I saw that.
We're gonna get
Yeah,
into
that was funny. I don't really follow Hush Puppy. I don't even know about the guy until like when they arrested him.
You didn't know about Hush Puppy?
Really, I didn't. I don't know about the guy until you know
Are
how
you on social media?
I am, but you know how they will say, "Oh, this person." You know how they will put stuff online, but you don't pay attention to it.
Right.
Just scroll past. And say, oh,
It's just
it's another guy.
me and her today. Me and her against the wall.
Just see that and just scroll.
Shut up, John.
It's
I
her.
didn't call her my.
It's her, no me and her.
Me and her.
Me and her.
Her.
Me and her.
Why no get baby? That's
Only if you know.
But he said, I mean, the sentence they gave him 11 years, right?
Yeah.
I think it's because he snitched. That's my only thing. He could have gotten more than 11.
Who did he steal?
Of course, you will be surprised when they start arresting everybody. They're going to be arresting people soon. Just like they arrested him because his fellow person, you know, ratted on him. He's going to do that to his other people
A
too.
few years ago, they arrested some people in Houston for fraud. Now
You were not there.
you
You were not there.
Abi. Talks, I confirm now. But I'm asking you now. Your people that they arrested a couple of years ago.
But if they come out this mic for Talks first, he will give you one better punch.
Your guys,
We'll go see. But Daniel, let's have you say something.
Please.
Let's have you say something reasonable.
what I'll say is this. And I don't-
Nothing.
and I
He go
don't
still
want-
talk rubbish.
And
He
I
go
do
still
not. I
watch
do not.
this.
I do not want to say anything insultive. You know, we are Nigerians, and I'm the guy person that likes to look at the bright side of things. Africa is coming outside. We are showing out this period. We have Whiskey
We are talking about Hush
in
Puppy.
charge of Afro beats. We have Okonjo-Iweala showing off in
I
finance.
know where this guy is going.
And now we have Hush Puppy.
I knew it.
Hush Puppy shutting it down.
I knew it. Why is this guy like
Nobody do fraud past Hush Puppy.
this? DJ Mixmaster Brown.
You know, if there's a World Hall of Fame, nobody fraud past Hush Puppy. You know what I mean? You know what it means to do 250,000 accounts. I bet you can't do it.
No, but then let me bust your brain.
Yeah.
You know, it's very possible that there are some people that are making more money than Hush,
Absolutely.
but they are actually hush about it.
Don't leave me. Daniel, can you do that?
Daniel, can you
you do that?
ever?
Wisdom.
Can you ever?
Wisdom.
That's why this man is ace. He's got ace.
Shut up, sir.
You can't do it. You can't do it.
No see person just speak
You
English.
know, Daniel was there glorifying crime.
Yes.
I didn't glorify it. I said
You
that.
just did.
I said Africa is coming out. We are really right now. Africa is really proving that we are hardworking, tenacious. The other day we were talking about a man that robbed 50-something banks in 50 weeks. 60-something banks in 50
Not
weeks.
banks, people. Was
80
connected to 68 robberies.
68 robberies in 1 year. That means you even if you rob one week, if you rob
That's one per week now.
one
and a
per
half
week, you
per
will have
week.
that guy. So Africans are resilient people. They're hardworking, and Hush Puppy deserves what he gets. You know, I thought he was a motivational speaker before. He used to motivate, like not me, my guys.
He motivated you. It's okay. We heard
He
you.
used to tell people, you know,
We
just
heard you. We
keep
heard you.
working hard and
Okay, real quick. Let's take another round.
Sorry,
okay, go
let me
ahead.
just put this disclaimer out there. You know, me personally, I'm not judging anybody because no one is a saint by themselves. Everyone has, you know, sinned in one way. Everyone has done something in one way, shape, or form. You know, whether you go to Walmart and then, you know, something would, you know, you maybe put two things at once or
forgot to scan
Who
thing.
does that?
You
Maybe you
saying-
scan a whole 65-inch TV as strawberry.
You're
or
saying everyone has stolen something at some point.
So wait,
Not necessarily stolen, but
Taking something.
taking something.
Some people have taken something
Whether it's
from,
you took
from,
two
from a
chewing
lady.
gum.
No,
Stealing a lady's heart.
That was a
That was today there.
You know
that's the only
what I
thing you will know. That's the only one you will know.
now listen. Ace specifically mentioned Walmart.
There's a location, preciseness.
That means the
precision.
real talk.
Precision.
We need
But
to check
you know, but this guy said
Precision.
he said some people do it, but they are hush about it. I took that from him.
Mixed Master Brown, can I
Ace.
take my leave now?
You want to defend yourself.
My
He
daughter
says
is
they are
calling me.
hot.
My daughter is calling
Your
me.
daughter is calling you now.
I need to read her bedtime stories.
No, I'm sure mommy is there for her.
No wonder the guy put realtor in his accent. Anybody when they put real estate, nothing real about that.
All right, but real quick. So,
you say instant TV.
This can't TV
That's
he's
right.
got TV. Put them for bag.
Share this guy.
Wow.
All right. Well, but also one thing I was hearing that 50 Cent said he wanted to do a movie
saw
or
that.
like a series, right? And I have a personal reservation about that, but I would like to hear from everyone. What do you think about that?
He shouldn't do it, man. Don't try and insult. You know, don't kick a man when they are down.
The man?
I don't see.
Dami was actually trying to agree with you until you said
Yeah,
that.
I- you know, he's
You're like,
always
yeah,
starting
that's-
off like he's gonna say something,
And then he'll just take it.
and then it's a plunge.
So I saw. I can't remember who said, who made a post about
Yes,
it.
he used the Nigerian
That is doing
ads.
good things. Yeah, because
Yes.
Nigerians come to America and we are actually killing it.
Absolutely.
Legally.
Exactly.
Yes,
Legally,
Legally.
100%.
right,
So why not glorify those?
right.
But guess what?
That's what
Bad
sells.
news spread faster than good news.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So me that I'm hustling, I'm doing my comedy, MC, real estate.
It's not new now.
Nobody knows.
Everyone
who I
does
am.
that. It's not new.
Plus, nobody knows me because
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything bad.
Yeah.
But everyone knows Hush Puppy because of what he did.
Right.
So if 50 Cent does a movie on me, ain't nobody gonna watch that, John.
Absolutely.
But they do a movie on Hush Puppy.
Yeah.
Like everybody's gonna indoors, they're gonna run to the movie. So it's
I think it's going to put Nigeria out there in a bad name. It's going to be. It's
totally-
probably going to be like the Tinder swindler.
but then again, I feel like we already have a bad reputation in terms
stereotypical
of
thing for
fraud.
fraud.
but we don't need
they
it to
say
be
Nigeria
reinforced.
is an
But we're
African
now
place.
redeeming ourselves with
Exactly.
our music, with
And
our
all of that
food,
culture,
with our
food, and all
fashion.
of yes.
I mean,
So-
one thing we should understand is crime is no country monopoly. You know,
Facts.
there's a lot of crime going on in the United States that
Facts.
we don't know about.
Facts.
Right.
You know, and coming to 50 Cent trying to do series on Hush Puppy. I mean, he's just being smart. If you ask me, he's trying to cash in.
It's about
It's
the
the
money.
cash.
People
He
will
doesn't care who
definitely
is
do it.
hurting or
Yeah.
You know, there are movies we see every day about stories. You know, they're about people's experiences and stuff like that. You know, I strongly believe what he's doing is right. Now that movie is going to go a long way, or the series rather, is going to go a long way in educating people right, that don't even know the hush puppy story, that intend to get into crime. He's not selling crime. He's trying to educate people. That is what I believe.
See, that's another
angle. That's good.
That's a good angle.
But then as
But you don't know his heart, though.
But then as he's trying to educate people now, who become they use as the bad
Influence.
Well,
why not educate with the good ones?
I don't think there's gonna be name calling or.
Hush Puppy is a name that he's calling now.
Now listen. Hush Puppy is not his name.
Yes.
Hush Puppy, it's like
The alias.
AKA or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know. Now I don't think there's gonna be Nigerian mentioning that because it's gonna create. It's more like a profiling. You know.
No, but see, at the end of the day, I think I'm sorry to cut you off, but when they do biopics or whatever it's called, movies on people's lives,
Autobiography.
yeah, they use their actual names. They use their nicknames. When they did a movie on Biggie, they used his name. When they did a movie on Tupac, they used his name. So they're gonna say Hush Puppy's name, his alias, where he's from, they're gonna tell the story.
And when you see the cast at the end of the movie, all of that stuff is gonna happen.
It's just a Nigerian. You know, whatever Hush Puppy do or whatever he did with his life does not represent
Nigeria.
of course.
People don't feel that way though. People don't feel
No,
that way.
no, you got to understand that Nigerians are hardworking people.
Yeah.
Don't take that from us. We have one of the best doctors, nurses. There are a lot of Nigerians that are nurses out there in COVID center, you know, helping the countries.
Just because Stokes does not have a job does not mean that all, that all Nigerians are.
But I think we've really had a good conversation on this one. I've enjoyed everyone's contribution. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a break and hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back. Do not go away.
One of the things I get at Wazobia that it's always on point for me is the pub. I love the pub. That pub, oh my God. And also Wazobia is very clean. For me, it's Wazobia any day, anytime.
Wazobia.
Hey, welcome back. We still have the usual suspects in the studio with us today, and we're actually going to be moving on to another topic. This topic actually breaks my heart, and I do not wish that anyone would experience this, even my worst enemy. We're going to be talking about one of the guys that's actually worked real hard, put Nigeria in good light out there with his gifting, talents, energy, Davido. Very, very sorry to hear about what happened to his son. That's very, very devastating. So let's just examine what that could look like, the pain that comes with that. Dami, how do you feel about that?
As a father, it's something I can't even begin to fathom. I don't know him and his family personally, but obviously we all love Davido, we all love his family. And that little boy was someone that we all loved because, he was just so cute, and every time they would post him,
right,
it was such a beautiful feeling for everyone. And to think that just a week before, this happened, less than 2 weeks before it happened, they had just celebrated his 3rd birthday. They had a whole birthday party. Everyone was happy and everything. And then, boom, this came out of nowhere. So my sincere condolences to the Adeleke family. I pray God comforts and strengthens you guys. Like I said, as a father, I can't begin to fathom what they are going through right now because I have 2 beautiful daughters, and I can't. Oh man, it just breaks my heart. What pains and angers me the most about this situation is social media trolls. Oh, and you people you're going to have fun and you're living like shut the. up. Like, do you know what it feels like to be a parent? You can't be with that child 24/7. You still have a life.
You have to do other things to make
like,
sure.
Some comments on social media, you just want to go fight somebody for real. Like, I don't care if they beat me up. I just want to fight. Like, it's like you can't be this freaking retarded. You can't possibly be.
I think situations like this always show the insensitivity of a lot of people, not knowing. I think it's wisdom to know what to say and how to say.
And you know what I realized when I got a little bit of fame on social media? I realized that people say things to you that they don't really mean. They don't really care, but they know will hurt you because they just want to get a reaction out of you.
Wow. That's true. That's true.
I learned that very early in my career and my social media growth, and I was like, wow. So my when Chioma posted on Twitter, when she tweeted, she was like, "It is well." That's all she said. And some people were attacking her.
Wow.
My little sister went on there, fighting for Chioma. Like, I was like, stop wasting your time. These people are not humans. They are dead on the inside. They don't care what's going on in real life. They just want engagement and, traction on their page.
That's crazy.
And they don't care at what cost that comes. It's sad. But my heart goes out to Davido and his family. I pray God strengthens them.
Thanks, Demi, and amen to that. Lilian, let me bring you in here. It's so much pain, but as a woman, right? We all guys here will probably reason differently, and we just want to hear from you. How what that kind of pain. How do you even explain that?
Well, it's unexplainable because I've never been in that kind of situation, so I can tell you how I would feel about that. But to imagine what they're going through, it's really hard because I saw the video. I don't know if it's a real video of the son, but I don't know how people can just take that private thing and post it, and other people will start sharing it.
What video is
I don't know. There was a video. I don't know if it was him
of
or
the actual incident.
Yeah, I don't know if it was him.
I think there was a video of a boy in the pool, but
was that him?
That's not fine.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Because when I watched that video, I was like, who would do this?
Yeah, I didn't see
like,
that.
who would do that? And when I thought it was him, because the boy, they actually showed somebody's other, not defined then, another person's kid dying in the pool, because it was like a stand-up pool, something you build, and the baby
above ground,
right? The baby had the little tube around his body, and then he just toppled
and he still
over.
Drowned?
Because he couldn't get back on because he was not fully in the floater. So he came out of it and he got into the water and he was trying to get back in, but he couldn't. So he tried to let the floater go. He let the floater go, and that was it. And I don't know how people can post that kind of crap online.
Yeah, that's
so for me, I don't know. It was really sad because they just got back together. Right? Yeah. They just got back together and they said they were going to get married, next year. And all these things factor in. I think some couple, I don't mean them, but some couples might not stay together because of this. They might just break up because of the heartache that they have for this child that have passed away. It's a baby, 3 years old. You've invested. You've thought about what you're going to do about this child's future. And you never knew this was going to happen. And it happens. It just breaks your heart. So,
absolutely.
My heart's to their family. And I think we should have like a moment of silence for this Ojeifoh, please.
Yeah, we would. Ali, let's hear your thoughts on it.
Not much can be said about the death of Ojeifoh, But what I can say is that it's heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking, and for me, it's a national tragedy, because this boy future we thought it was bright, and like Hayes would say, being a father, I don't know. It's really heartbreaking. You know, I was having a conversation with Mixmaster Brown earlier today. You know, we briefly talked about shootings and all of that, and then he was telling me that, you know, when he drops his children at school, sometimes he just, you know, I don't know. I hate, you know, talking about issues like this.
Yeah.
Because each time, every morning I take my kids to school, I'll be like, I want you guys back in one piece. You know, so you can imagine losing a child.
Yeah.
You know, it's really, really heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking. You know, my heart goes out to the family. You know, I can imagine what Chioma and Davido are facing now. You know, and sometimes the causes of death hurt you more.
Right.
You know, than
Absolutely.
you know. Now let's look at the maid.
They had like 9 or 10 people
Okay,
in the
you
house.
can imagine if
What the
I'm
hell were y'all
paying you,
doing?
if I'm paying you that much to watch just one child, and this is happening.
Yeah, you think?
But you
it's-
cannot blame them because sometimes
No,
they
now-
would
now-
something
now
must have
there is
happened.
What we call
They went to go get
negligence-
something.
No, negligence of duty. No, listen,
Negligence
that
of-
baby, I think, did not die daytime, right? That was in the night, right?
Right. I think
Right?
so. Night
So-
or afternoon. What is he doing by the pool? Maybe that's what you're trying
Okay,
to say.
now
I mean, babies
who
would
left
walk
who left
around.
the door,
The door
open?
Because I heard the door is like a big, heavy door. That
Okay,
the
now
boy can't
someone
open
left
by
the door
himself.
open. It's negligence of duty. Somebody
Okay. I'll give you
definitely
that one.
did not do his or her job.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I don't know. It's not time to start,
Place
you
blame.
know,
Blaming and stuff like that.
blaming,
But I think I
yeah.
understand what you mean, Ali.
But-
It's something
but
that
it's
could have
really-
been avoided.
Yes, that could have been avoided.
Yeah.
That could have been avoided from two hangers.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you what. Okay, I'm just gonna reserve that
Yeah.
because I just don't know what the family are going through. Now. You know, no official statement from the family. You know, we only get this from the Lagos State Police Public Relation Officer that the boy, you know, drawn and that was the cause of his death
that's
and
really
stuff like
sad.
that. Now the family has not come out to tell us anything, so we can't start.
Yeah. Even when they do come out, it's still irreplaceable, right?
It is
Yeah,
irreplaceable.
it's,
It is 100%.
I agree with you. You know, if it's something where like the child has like brain tumor or something that we just know that we
yeah,
can handle.
you know,
that would have been a
cancer and
softer
stuff like
hit,
that.
right.
You know, how you take your. I was talking to Brown today. How you take your kids to school? Hey, son, okay, be good at school, make me proud, and you heard there was a shooting in your school.
Right.
How you go
Yeah.
and
It's
that
really sad.
baby you dropped at school, they come back home. It's really heartbreaking, man. It's really
Yeah,
heartbreaking.
continue God's protection,
It's
continue
really
to be upon
heartbreaking.
our families.
I'll tell you that. I barely hit my son. You know, if it did something wrong, if I hit him, I go back in my bedroom and start, what did I do? You know?
Oh,
Why did I hit him that much? I feel the pain, by hitting him for doing something wrong.
I don't feel pain when I beat my daughter.
That's how we slap you now. That's how we come and beat you when you
It's
grow
a
up.
mess up, man.
You better beat him now.
I
Knock out 2 by 2.
I don't spare the rod. and
Beat
spoil
when
the
they come
child.
out in body.
No,
All
They
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 beat,
feel
all
bad.
they beat my father beat
Oh.
me. He didn't
No,
feel
no,
anything.
no,
I mean, what begin
no,
to
no,
feel?
no.
Ah,
And your boy go call the
thunder.
police.
Hey, I did discipline my son. I
And
did
your boy
discipline
will
my
come beat
son real bad. But if I give him some kind of
But then you
punishment,
shut up, Dad.
I go back. I was like, man, that was too much. That's how much love you have for this kid.
Don't forget, he's a Nigerian boy. Even though you born him here,
You
beat
know,
him.
when people will
Lilian, why you laughing
when people
so
will get picking they talk, Mike and I tell he's making just the one.
All right, guys, that's my.
Tell
all
Daniel
right.
just
Let's
the
let's hear from Daniel real quick. And Daniel, I mean, you know what's down, please. Please.
I don't think he knows what it's down. I don't think so.
I want to say, I want to say that this is a very sensitive issue. You know, I heard about it and I felt very bad. You know, nobody deserves, nobody in real life deserves to lose anybody in their lives. You know, because recently a friend of mine lost his own wife. I don't know why this is making you laugh.
Because
Death. I don't know why Death is making this
Because
one
you're
now.
never serious.
Hold on now. Death the boss this guy.
you always have.
So what
You always have
I'm saying
recently.
what I'm saying is a friend of mine lost his own, someone dear to him, and this happened. So it was back to back sadness in the country, just added to the country itself, Buhari.
I told you that this boy is not
Hold on,
a serious
But,
person.
I mean, this was not a good week. This was not a good week for the country.
Month, actually, because it all happened.
It was so bad. The dollar, everything crashed.
What has that got to
Hold
do?
on, please. Can I land?
Are we
Then this happened.
Can we cuss on here?
Everybody fell. But just let me finish now. You guys don't want to allow me to say anything.
Guys,
Please. Can I finish?
Let him land.
Hold on, let me land now. I've not even said anything. I'm talking about someone that lost their loved one, and it's painful. Now, to allude to what Aphrican Ace
They
said.
speak English.
Don't hear. So what Aphrican Ace said.
So you don't hear.
Social media trolls. It's not the time and place. Some people were saying, take Bobrisky, give us a fine. It's not the best time to see anybody. God will punish anybody.
God will punish you.
God will punish anybody.
People say that for real?
Yes, now.
I can imagine.
He said take that with Darlington and Bobrisky.
Leave Akpi for us.
You want to do deal with
Akpi
God.
boy.
No, some people are very heartless on social media. All the people trolling, Insta blog, people. You can't imagine how wicked you have to be. Somebody died, right? You wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you bath, and you open Insta blog, and you decide to fight in the comment section of someone that just died. The fight doesn't even concern the person
now
that
you got to understand.
somebody lost their life.
You got to understand that.
You're arguing.
Social media.
What do you use? You use Glow, you use MTN, idiot. God will punish you. God will punish you.
Social
too.
media are
Somebody's dead.
more like a solace to a lot of Nigerians.
Oh, God.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
This country.
Because some people, the only place they find
country.
happiness is on social media. Like me, for instance, I'm on the comment section reading.
Okay, you're one of those Insta blog people.
I just read.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
telling you. See,
I just go up there and read. And then,
Nigeria is not
I'll be
the-
so excited. Let me tell you one thing. You know how I start my day? When I wake up in the morning,
Please
I
pray.
pray. That's the first step. And then I grab my phone, go to comment section. You definitely gonna laugh.
What page do you go on? Insta blog, Tunde Not,
I go to
Gossip
I
Mail.
go to what's it called? Just Lover.
Just Lover.
Insta
How come
blog.
those things don't come on my timeline? The only thing that come on my
you
life
gotta
is
follow. You gotta go
is
follow them.
food.
You're following food page. That's
That's
why.
it.
Follow food page.
I don't know who Hush Puppy is. I thought it was
But
food.
but
Because Hush
Nigeria-
Puppy is food.
Nigeria,
facts,
but
facts.
Nigeria is not the best place to die. If you want to, honestly, don't die. It's such a country that will just ridicule, make you feel. I mean, you can't die. You can't rest in peace now.
can't
How
rest
can
in peace.
okay?
Even if you are here too, you
Have
cannot
you
rest
died
in
in
peace.
Nigeria before that?
I've not died in
I
Nigeria.
don't even know.
People that have died. People
You
that have
gotta
died. I
die. You
know.
gotta die.
People that I know that have died.
You
They've told me that it's not the best place
People
to
you
die.
know that they have
People
died.
that have died have told you. You have
For people that I
people that
know.
have died have told
I
you.
haven't died.
But people that have died
so
have
you
told you.
communicate with
I hope
With the
not.
dead. That's why he's
speak with-
wearing
you
black.
communicate with the dead.
Okay,
This
so,
guy
okay, hospitality is I think that man.
is your colleague. Fidelity is your colleague.
that was
He's
Una.
your colleague.
Don't talk bad about my friend.
That was
Fidelity is your colleague.
Okay, that was not life.
All right, guys,
Fidelity is
all
my
right,
friend.
let's hear
I
from
beg,
him, please.
where did you get this guy from?
That's what I'm about to
Okay.
say. That was what I'm about to
The one
say.
that hospitality is living
You know
that
what?
was not life.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Buhari.
ladies and gentlemen, you can only see a few people here in the studio, but we have other people working real hard behind the scenes, making sure that the show is coming together very well. And one of the person that has actually done something to us by bringing this guy into the midst of the living is Mixmaster Brown. And he's over there laughing. I wish you could see him. He has brought somebody to the midst of the living.
Dead body comes
In
join
the
the
midst
living.
of the living.
Even the Bible says the dead have nothing to do with the living. What's going on here now?
Let's not play with that. Let's not play with stuff like that. But
Who started it?
on a more serious note,
This
is a
note
man.
Can you have
will
do you have
never
a
be
serious note in your
This is the
in your
man.
backpack?
We're talking about a man that lost his son.
Oh yeah.
Please, this is not a joking matter.
All right.
Can we have a moment of silence
think
for?
I think we can actually just do that and then we'll move on from
And why are you looking at me as if I'm not making sense?
You never.
all right,
Moments of silence.
let's have a moment of silence for the Adeleke family. May the soul of the departed rest in peace, and may God comfort their family.
Amen.
All right. We have another topic here, but before we do that,
Alpha, what do you want to talk?
I think you want to go ahead and say so.
Exposing. That means your eye was not closed. How you take it?
The moment of silence, they close eye for moment of silence.
Oh, yeah, we're not.
Not church today.
Like, leave am.
So your eyes were open?
Your eyes gotta be open.
Oh no, I gotta pray for the soul that has been gone. I gotta
No,
pray
I think that part is
Yeah, they said a moment
You can
of
close your
silence.
eyes, you can open your
but
eyes.
I've never.
yeah.
Okay, you got it.
Okay.
I was actually looking at.
Why you do
I was actually looking at.
distraction?
Why they look me during moment of silence? No one respect person.
Because you look like
Like a
moment
living
of
dead.
silence.
Living
let's-
dead.
let's take
no,
a
because it's a
break
moment
and
of
be back.
silence, so we were taking a moment of silence.
Wow.
He they die with the dead now.
God forbid,
you know?
oh, hey.
But you just said people.
You dey
don't
roll
die.
with dead people now.
I tell you, say, though, not be say they die, now dead guys, people will not really get.
Okay,
understand now?
I don't
then let's
understand.
What do you mean, dead guys?
Eh? Okay, now look at you now.
Your father, your father, I went there.
This one way they live
Of
now.
your
Now
father.
life. This one
Eh?
now life.
You this one way they live
This
now.
one way
life.
they live now.
You when we
Folks,
say they
folks.
come from 1 hour away.
Folks.
Now life
Talks, honestly.
is that life?
Between God and man, do you think what you're doing? Do you think what your life is? It makes sense.
At least I'm here doing
You
something
know, say,
that
if
is
to say
meaningful.
I don't get mine, I for just go say take talks. Give okay, but I didn't do that. I didn't do
No, listen,
Go for
baby.
it.
I have a.
Did you call
God
him
has
baby?
a plan and purpose. I was talking.
Oh, you guys gotta go.
call him baby?
You don't bring God into the issue.
I'm just saying God has a
Wait,
plan
wait,
and
wait,
purpose.
wait,
You
wait.
just called him baby.
You called him baby.
Who call me baby?
He called
Talks,
you
don't,
baby.
for your life, don't try him.
Hey, babe, calm down.
What's this?
Calm down, baby.
I cover my body in the blood. Hey, stop now.
You know, you
Stop now.
every time you do stuff, you
Stop
you
it,
remind
bro.
me of one girl that was in my school.
Guy
God
is
will
closing
punish
his
you.
chest.
God will punish you. Guys, stop now. You're making me feel something. Stop this now. You're making me.
It's okay. You look
Stop it.
you look pretty.
You're making him blush.
You
You're
look
making
pretty.
him blush. You're making him blush.
Everybody say, oh.
Stop now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we would be right back. Please, we have a very interesting topic.
What?
Now, I don't know who brought about this topic. I
Gege.
do not know. This topic is not
Gege
from me.
bread.
Gege.
I am only the messenger. But you want to wait for this topic. I think it's
No strings attached.
But we'll be right back. Go grab something to drink, but don't let it be too long, guys. We'll be right back.
I know
Catch
it.
you soon.
They go out of their way to outsource the products and bring it to us here in the States. Wazobia is very clean.
The managers are there to ask where they have the food and how they can help me get what I'm looking for.
We're able to get representation for all of our foods.
I rated a 10, obviously.
My favorite things like their jollof.
Why not go there?
All right. So you'll be wondering why I did that actually. There's a topic coming up and that's my contribution.
Wow. That's a damn lie.
What do you mean?
No.
Okay,
You are not
so
escaping
I'm
this.
curious for this topic. I'm very curious. to know
So
what topic this is.
I can't wait.
I don't know. They sent me this topic, guys. I am just a messenger, all right? And someone
Brown.
is over here raising up their hand. They say they are responsible. They're taking ownership of this topic.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
The other one
This
you gave the
Master
other.
Brown, may God cleanse your heart.
The other
Amen.
one you brought the other day, you did not even you didn't agree to that person's.
This topic
Finding.
has no first name or last name.
Oh,
It
Jesus.
has no explanation, no argument.
There's
It's
argument though.
It's just there.
It's
Oh
just
my
there.
Lord.
The topic says G G-string.
Blood of Nebuchadnezzar.
Good and bad.
Mm.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I just played my G-string. That's all I know. And for this topic, we're not going to just not waste time. We're going to go right into it. We're going to go to someone.
Can I get Purell,
that can educate us?
Hey.
And I am talking about no other person. Give it up for Lilian. Lilian, G-strings.
Are you talking about the G10 string?
That's what I thought. That's why I brought my guitar. When I got a topic, that's why I brought my guitar.
Lilian, what can you tell us about the
G-string ambassador?
G-string ambassador. What is a G-string really? I mean, like I asked earlier on, is it a thong for men?
Please, what is tongue? Because some of us are virgins. I'm gonna get Christians.
I don't know. I've never heard of this in my life.
But yeah,
please break it down. Explain, please. Go deeper, Mama. Go deeper.
Really?
Wow.
Okay.
I can't wait.
The issue is that you know what's funny? Africa is never really talked since the beginning of this. But it just say G-string. Africa is just very excited.
So all the talk why I don't talk since you know
but you just very
pain you have.
Daniel is not here. So.
He's in a world of his own. Dead body.
Somebody have no someone that communicates with dead body. Just leave him.
I don't know anything about G-string.
Everyone is saying they don't know.
I don't know. I've never seen a man wear a G-string before in real life.
Who said anything about man first?
Are we talking about what? Okay, give me an overview of what you mean.
I'm looking at Google right now.
Okay, thank you.
It says,
okay,
a garment consisting of a narrow strip of cloth that covers the genitals and is attached to a waistband.
Hey, skilly baby, baby. Things are happening here.
Worn as underwear by strip please performers or women.
Women strip performers. You mean strip performers men or strip?
It didn't say the gender.
But he said at the end of it, he said women.
Women, yeah.
Who said it?
It's Google.
Okay, so there was a gender.
Women.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
I didn't know that women wear G-string.
Cut straight to chase. Lilian, do you have a G-string?
Hell fucking no.
Lily, don't have G-string.
I don't know.
It's over between us.
Daniel has
every second.
Daniel has from
years. When did it start?
Daniel has
hold on. That thing looks very uncomfortable.
It's rope.
It's just one rope on the back. You be saying yash, and then those people that don't even have.
Oh my God.
They'll have shitty booty. They'll have shitty booty, and then you see shit.
I like. Now, this is what I grab. If that thing enter your ass, oh my God.
When the guy do the enter body, but you say, but all this, you know what, the thing is, it's not everybody that can wear this.
Nobody.
G-string. Some people that they have hairy, it's a loss. You will not find them. You won't be able to. You can't search for.
All I know is that I do not wear thongs or anything that's just one string.
So you wear
grandma panties all day. So comfortable.
As long as you're comfortable, that's what matters.
Let me ask Lilian this. Wait, hold on one second, Ali. 1 second. Let me.
And I was eyeing you before.
Wait, hold on 1 second. So the topic again says G-string, the good and the bad.
Okay,
so
see,
let's
I've said it.
Neglect that.
Okay, the good part. There's no good part about that. Okay. The only good part is the only good part about is. Okay, maybe, it accentuates the girl's ass when she's naked. It's a string, so it's easy access. I was going to speak English now. I was going to say easy access.
But I think what I've heard about it is...
And then it also covers the front.
See what they watch
covers the front. That's the good part.
See what they watch for. They say what
is the front,
what is the genitalia area?
What is genitalia? What is...
My God!
See, you people need to speak English that born again Christians can understand.
Vagina.
Okay. See, now I understand that.
Can I get
Daniel is
I hope you learned something
spirit.
today.
Can I get
Daniel is moved in the spirit.
I need ear sanitizer.
So now the bad part of it is wondering now that woman is wearing G-string. She's walking around. She went to it and came out.
Wow.
Does she have
You're spoiling this thing for me. Stop, Lilian. You know what? Let's not ask Lilian about this thing. You are biased. You know what?
You know what?
You asked me if a good and a bad part.
Lilian is just trying to shy away from the.
Yeah, because you're
I
spoiling
can never
this thing
shy.
for people now.
Now,
Why shall I shy?
Let's hear from Ali.
Gin string.
Why shall I
Ali.
shy?
Ali.
Gin string.
Yes.
People that go
The
to
man is knocking
that
his
go-
leg.
Man, men
The
can answer
man
this
is
question.
saying G-string.
people that go to Bisonet.
The man is knocking his leg.
What did I do?
G-string.
People that go to Bisonet. Let's hear from
Ali,
them.
hold on
let's
now.
hear
Let's
from
You
you.
know, it's oh
Easy
my
access,
God.
right? Easy access. Just
No, wait,
one
let the man
side.
talk now.
No, let's-
They have said you don't know, you don't like
it
him.
aroused the man. That-
What
I
is it
can-
around
in
them?
fact,
Away.
I'm just.
Ali's in the spirit.
He's getting excited.
Oh,
Just thinking about
he's
it.
sweating.
He's sweating.
He's having flashbacks
Bring
right
towel,
now.
bring
Now I'm
towel.
sweating. Now
Preach,
I'm
pastor.
Bring towel. Bring towel.
On the third day, you're
Oh, Jen.
Now that thing.
In on the sweat. In on the sweat.
do it sit down like this.
Please, let's hear from this man.
Pastor, go for it.
You know, I try.
May God give you utterance. Come on. Go for it.
Now, the good is, it's an easy access for the man.
I knew it. I thought
You know, and it arose you even when you never begin to shine.
because it's accentuates the ass, right?
Oh
you can see
my
that ass.
God.
Can you hear this?
I'm learning.
And if you can't get, if the girl can't get that soft,
Like
you know,
I get bread.
Left cheek, right cheek.
if you say if you slap like this,
Jiggly.
Water, yeah. Hey, blah, blah,
Blah,
blah.
blah, blah.
If you have kids under 18,
and you can't go
please
get,
let them
you
go
can't
and read your books.
your mandingo can't go be the cover.
Cough, banana. As it hot. So
brother,
it's killing
you
the
know
bit.
even need-
Don't touch me, oh, don't touch me because
So you're saying that.
Don't touch her.
Don't let him touch you.
Don't touch
My
her.
sister,
before I get
if he
pregnant.
Before she
touches
get
you, you will
pregnant.
fall pregnant right now. You will fall pregnant. Like you will fall pregnant.
You don't even need to move the gin string come out. You know, you don't deal your bed with this in you and your girl cuddle.
See
As you wear gin
experience.
string,
Jesus.
you know, you just
Look at Daniel. Look at Daniel. Daniel was smacking his lips.
you go just adjust.
Daniel was smacking his
You know,
lips.
it's no way to talk about.
You don't mean it.
I'm a virgin, please. I'm a virgin.
There's a way you
we
adjust.
took it.
Miss Master Brown, you know what I'm talking
Renewed.
about, right?
Immaculate conception.
Renewed.
Immaculate
Oh
conception.
My goodness.
You know that position is really really good.
Which position? I'm
So,
sorry, I didn't
so
hear.
what you're saying is,
Lilian wants to learn. She wants to learn.
That-
She
I mean,
said
what is
educate
the
her.
what is the
educate her.
position you were talking
that
about?
cuddling position. You don't
Oh,
have
like
to take,
you're
from the back.
spooning.
yeah, you don't have to take the pant off. You
Ooh,
know, just
but
Shift.
a little shift.
shift of moment.
Yeah,
Let's
can
hear.
do the magic.
Let's hear
Who
from.
the house?
You know how you open your curtain?
Uh-huh.
Who they house?
Oh, Jesus.
And you go inside.
Let's hear from someone that
Allen, I thought you were well behaved though.
has no doubt they have 2 daughters. They must have done something with G-string before in their life.
Hey, whoa, don't cast yourself.
And then the Ace man,
Oh boy.
good and bad of the G-string.
Like I said before, I don't know what G string is. Because me, I'm a born again virgin
Lying is a
Christian.
sin. Lying is another sin. Omolorun
mean-
tó parọ́.
For me, G string is like it's very very pleasing to the eyes. Depends on who is wearing it.
Oh,
Okay.
hallelujah.
Because you know you cannot have a
Pancake
fridge.
ass.
You cannot have fridge wearing G string. It will not, you know. But
It will not string.
I'm sorry, excuse me. What is a fridge? What do you mean fridge?
Daniel, explain for me.
Daniel, explain
Now you
to
get
me.
bad mouth. Explain.
Let's just thank God for life. You know, we can't. There's not everything that can be said outside. You know?
So nobody gonna answer me what fridge is.
You don't know what fridge is?
No, for real.
That's where you
what
keep
do you mean?
your drinks.
I know that. So why you put
keep it
G-string on fridge?
No, because some people like to experiment.
Yeah, just
You understand?
So the
like Daniel now,
can
you know,
really
you
stretch
know,
like
land
that.
of the
Listen,
dead.
You
let
go
me
to
tell you-
Daniel's
Land of
house
the
now.
dead.
You go to
different
Daniel's
things.
house.
Let me tell
There's
you
a
what
G-string on his
When you
microwave.
have-
Funny thing
On his
is,
microwave.
funny thing is, say, he no size my fridge. Oh, this
So,
big
but
bag.
put that for microwave now.
Daniel, the fridge where
y'all
they talk
are not
about.
nice.
No, when you
are
have,
not nice.
when you have,
Because now I got it when you said it in no size your fridge.
no, listen. When you
Y'all ain't
have
shit.
many groceries, You put them in the fridge.
This Ali, the way you just get excited about this topic, it be like say you get PhD.
You notice how they sweat.
Like they get PhD
So
for
the fridge now when the grocery plenty.
Goddamn.
Opa.
You know,
It's plenty.
G-string. No,
Here, I thought he meant like fridge, a big woman with flat ass.
Nobody said that too.
And that's what I thought it was.
No, it's not about that. It's not about that.
Oh. You see, because not everybody can wear
let me clarify.
I thought that.
So at the end of the day, no disrespect to anybody. I'm not God. I can't make any human at all. But I feel like I know I'm ugly.
Hey.
Fact, face no enter. But that's
you
why
are not ugly.
that's why.
You are not ugly.
Why would you even say that?
Look who's talking.
Jesus.
Now dead body they follow human being talk.
Yay.
Nah, joke I did. That's my
He's
talking now. He's talking now.
The body get the accident.
Don't be coming for my girl. Excuse me, y'all. Don't be coming for my bill like that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't do that.
I'm
Don't
sorry.
do that.
I thought Ali was your boo.
Sorry, I'm in between.
So
I'm
you
in
are
a tight. I'm in a
polygamous.
tight.
Polyandrous.
I'm in a tight situation.
What's it called?
Polyandry.
I'm in a tight situation.
Polyandry.
Yeah,
I'm in between.
what's it
I'm in
called?
between.
It's called
Entanglement. Yeah, an entanglement.
She's in between the two bread like sandwich.
Bam.
This is a G string, no strings attached.
Touch.
Hey, what?
This is very
Sense,
well.
you see, I don't pass out your hush puppy.
They talk sense for nothing.
You all don't enter. You see, say no react. Now only your wife respond. Nobody else.
Now the viewers out there go really respond.
But sincerely, some of the things I've heard about G-strings, why some people opt for G-string, is the fact that they don't like their panty lines showing.
Oh.
And they rather would also not go without any kind of covering. And so G-string becomes a preference in, clothing preference in that regard.
Did you hear this from the internet or like personal experience?
Porn where this guy they watch.
Why would you find that in porn? How?
Why did they ask me what
They
you
wear
watch?
pints for porn. They know they wear pints.
He said pint.
Oh, they don't?
He said
They
pint.
don't?
They know they wear pints.
He said pint.
Pint is the African.
If you see
When you say
pints for porn, just change them. Now bootleg porn be that.
They're role playing.
But that's what I've heard. I don't know if anyone has heard the same thing. People don't like that.
That makes sense.
I mean,
But you know a caveat to
that
that
makes
is,
sense.
yes, your panel line might not show, but if you bend down to pick something, the rope will show.
The rope shows, right? The one at the back.
So,
That's true.
something has to give.
Yeah.
But maybe
But
that's
might as well just go commando.
But that's
But the rope,
that would be
some
making
people
it
sexy.
some people-
Because boys will see rope, they hey Jesus, they don't imagine different things. Like Daniel now, you cannot show him rope because he will lose guard.
Go
That's
come.
true.
Daniel go come.
At
Daniel.
least, Ali can still
Daniel
comport
go
himself
come.
small.
He said Daniel go
But
come.
Daniel go just.
Daniel, tell us two good things.
We are here, we are joking.
Two
We are
bad
here, we are
things
joking.
about
Don't say the
G-string.
truth. Don't say the truth out. Let's just keep it as
What do you like about G-string?
Tell us about G-strings, good and bad.
Let
Two
me even
things.
Google how this G-string look like.
Don't
Oh, there's also
You
some
don't know
G-strings that have like opening in the under. You know,
That's another one.
Lilian, you're
that
killing,
not G-string.
Oh, man.
Lilian,
That's
you're killing my
G-string.
vibe.
That's G-string. There are so many
And
types.
the front is net.
Yes. Also, some of them have like
This man.
opening.
70-year-old man. 70-year-old man.
70-year-old man.
Mix Master Brown, I thought this was a Christian show. You told me we were going to be talking about the gospel.
That is what I thought.
What is the
What is
gospel?
going on here?
Now, this is the gospel.
Is this gospel string?
Mix Master Brown went to hide and now push us into this G-string topic. Hey.
What I feel about G-string.
Men wear G-string too. I just
Stop
like-
now. Is it Bobrisky we're talking about? We're talking about,
You know what?
Daniel, go ahead. Let's hear from Daniel. Daniel, please make it make sense. Okay.
what I would say about G-string. This is a very sensitive issue.
Oh, God, get the hell out of here.
This is a very sensitive topic. It's a topic that we don't want to mess with,
If you listen hard, you are listening at your own risk. Nothing sensible will come
I
from
was
it.
trying to. I was.
You are wasting
I
your
was actually
bloody
listening.
time.
Don't waste your brain cells.
Very sensitive. This is a topic
Watch
that,
this.
This is
Watch
a topic
this.
I do not want anybody to take lightly. We're talking about the G-string here. Please put some respect on this G-string.
Please.
The ladies that wear G-string are the true heroes. This thing goes into your ear, enters there. It holds you tight. You feel it. See, as a guy, I can't take it when something is in my... you understand me?
Have you tried it before?
I'm not saying.
How did you know that you can't take it? I'm just saying, have you tried
all
it?
day, every day? They hold you. You won't move. They move it.
It keeps you in equilibrium.
The ladies that wear this thing for their men, God will bless you.
Amen.
You will be favored.
Amen.
Amen for
You will
them.
still and not just all the ladies. If you wear it and go, if you're smelling, I mean, the blessing might reduce. But not so that you must be blessed, but what you
Lesser blessing.
Honestly, I've actually met a girl that had G-string. I just, I mean, a friend of mine met a girl that had
He has changed story on
a friend of mine met a girl that had G-string. He told me that when he put his hand inside, it was just, something else. No, it was not.
It was what? It was what?
It was a blessing to him, he felt he just, like, can you imagine putting your hand and access already?
It was very liquefied.
This seemed like a very personal experience.
A friend of mine.
It seemed like a
I
personal
just got
experience.
a thing.
He put his hand and
Let's hear from Lilian. Let's hear from
when he
Lilian.
said something like that,
He felt it,
The good part of being a G-string is when she sits on you, right? You can be able to just grab her ass without no covering.
Lilian.
Right?
That's Lilian.
That's what
what we're talking about.
Lilian. Lilian.
Especially,
I met Lilian.
especially when the house is fluffy.
Oh my
He's
God.
able to be grabbing.
What's
I
going on
met
here?
Lilian. I met Lilian at the church.
In the church. Choir.
We went for
She looks like a born again
fellowship.
Christian. She's talking about grabbing ass. Like
No, I mean, it was an idea that came to my mind.
Ali.
Because
No,
of
Ali.
it was him.
Lilian.
Nah, Ali won't bust
But
my
I
Ali
would
said
say
it should be
something.
fluffy like. Either this guy I get bread, he say fluffy like bread.
It'd be like today bread.
When Lilian was describing that,
Grabbing.
you needed to have seen Daniel. Daniel was spellbound. He was looking at Lilian like, no.
Just Daniel never come. Only today. I better check. Daniel never come.
I've come to my senses. Now,
Come now, come.
Come, not come.
No. I've never seen it before, but a friend of mine told me that once you check your hand inside, you already have access.
Inside where?
You put your hand inside the thing. You already
Where?
have
Which
access
thing?
to it.
Which one?
Because this is social media age. This is an age where everything is free access. You don't have to be having too many, third party. What do they call that?
Why are you looking at me?
Answer now. You know this thing now. Now, know this thing now.
Is it threesome?
Now, like when you put your hand now, you now start uncovering pants, now start uncovering this and like onions. You just choke your hand once.
Oh, different obstacles.
Too many obstacles before you get you understand?
Yeah,
so
I'm
that G-string eliminates one of the obstacles. It makes things easier for me. Any woman that makes things easy, men have a very hard time. Listen to me, where are the cameras facing, please? Men. Say I'm a man. I will say this to you. Men have a very hard time.
So if they count men now, you said go raise hand.
Okay, the men out there have a very hard time.
Oh, men out there.
Did we tell you that?
Eh?
Did we tell you that?
Augusto, are you a man? I'm talking about men. If you are, so I'm saying that if you're a lady out there and you're doing anything at all, even if it's to put on a G-string to help a man ease his stress, you
will make heaven.
Where the camera do?
That's the camera right there.
Are the true superhero.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
You are a true superhero. Don't be like this winch that will go and wear,
How do you know what she puts on?
We have a hard time already.
How do you know what she puts on?
I honestly think she said that to confuse us.
Some men like granny
Nobody
panties.
like
Maybe not you.
I think she said that to confuse us.
Granny panties.
Nobody like granny panties.
Why you see me?
Even Reverend fathers don't like granny panties.
No, even Bobrisky, even as the form saying, nobody wants.
Reverend fathers still don't like granny
Everybody
panties.
wants. See, men are having a hard time.
Let me tell you something. I think.
Oh, you don't think
I
Reverend
think
fathers do?
Lilian is here to confuse us because when I came, I saw her looking very, very reserved. But the things that came out of her mouth were not matching the looks.
Yes.
So she told us that she wears granny panties.
She's not
to
wearing granny
confuse
panties.
us.
Oh, Lilian.
Hold on.
I didn't see the shape of granny panties.
Lilian, stand up. Let's
So that anybody that gets lucky
Lilian,
enough,
stand up.
hold on. So that anybody that gets lucky enough to get to the promised land, voila.
Surprise. Ultimate search.
I've seen beauty before,
Ultimate
but this is a discovery. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Lilian came here with a plan.
Because that is not a plan.
Lilian came here with a plan.
I didn't come up with nothing. I would like to leave you with your imagination.
That one said
Take it.
Okay, so now Lilian didn't come out with nothing, so she wants fresh hair. And now, let me make,
how do you know? Did she tell you that?
She
How
just
did you
mentioned it.
That's not what I said.
You said
I know, it's funny.
Let's settle this right now. Let's settle this.
Lilian was telling Lilian to
show us the real state of things.
Stand up.
Show us the real situation.
No.
So that way we can know the truth.
I don't want Daniel to come.
You know what he paid me? Ali just how many minutes ago? Ali they say, my children.
I'm dead. Talking about just
you know, yeah, should I say, but it's floppy. Man,
how do you think the children got here?
No,
how do you think the
by
children
the
got
moving
here?
of the G-string.
But what I'll say, and I have to say this: women, listen, men have a hard life. Honestly, look at Mixmaster Brown. You think he wants to live his life? You think this guy wants to live his life? We have things are tough. Things are tough. So anything you can do,
Ross, if you enter here, I will give you this one. If you defend yourself, don't allow this moment.
Anything you
can.
This guy talks. He didn't answer anybody.
Anything you can do to help him,
anybody
man,
go collect 3 bullets.
Anything you can do to help him, man, please, we would really appreciate it. Don't wear bed sheets now. Don't wear bed. Do you think you want to sleep?
But some men like bed sheets too. What is wrong with you? Some men do like different things.
For sleeping.
Don't say no because she's the one giving us.
How you know? Are you the one sleeping with me?
Are you a man? How do you know if
are you a woman? Are you a woman?
She's the one giving us some feedback.
Are you fucking a man?
She's the one giving us feedback.
Now we get the feedback.
Now we get the feedback.
Now
you
we guys get
don't get one feedback like this.
Definitely don't give her the feedback.
No man.
Lilian,
we
next
get the
time.
feedback.
Man, when they collect now, go there, I didn't like it. You will collect free.
Come on, granny panties.
Last, no matter whether na granny panties or na tongue.
As long as you get to the promised land.
What matters is the content of the promised land. Then I get an amen.
Amen.
If you can make it easier for us.
She might be the type to wear the tongue, but then you get to the promised land and it's not promising enough.
You are saying
but then she might be the type to wear the granny panties and you get in there and you catch the Holy Ghost.
Amen.
Come on.
Is that what you do when you come in?
Yeah? What happened? What's coming?
Oh my God.
Wait,
get the
Why am I the host of this show?
Let me get the first time.
Why am I the host of this show tonight?
Coming.
Is this the way you people how you're coming?
Wait, Lilian, you know, that coming.
Machine gun.
Come and get the first time.
You see that coming.
We have moved to another topic.
Come. Even if the house they fall.
Men can never stop.
You go come that come.
Hey,
they can kill somebody. They can kill somebody's mother. I will check on that. What's that? Why are you doing that?
Ladies and gentlemen, listen.
You people have corrupted me today.
It's been real. I can't even take this no more.
You know Naira Marley song. Naira Marley even sang a whole song dedicated.
I am coming.
Oh my
I am coming.
Listen, and gentlemen. I hope you're having fun as we are here as well in the studio. It's always a good time when you have these guys here.
Come on.
They bring all the sauce, all the juice, and
all the sauce, all the juice. We are talking about coming. I seen all the sauce, all the juice. This guy, stop.
Are you saying sauce like period? Nope, never.
Wow.
See who they wear granny panties.
Who they wear granny panties?
I don't even know these people anymore. Before we started the show, they were all my friends and my family.
Lilian is pretending.
That's what I said. She's trying to confuse us.
I think Lilian is pretending.
I will give you how it is. You're talking about.
Okay, you give us.
I will tell you now. I will tell you now. I do not wear thongs. That's the fact.
What about
the only
G-strings?
time I would, it's same shit. That little string thing, I can't wear it. It's uncomfortable. I've tried it one time. I'm like, this thing is not for me.
Now the look on your face.
Is what?
The look on your face tells me something differently.
The only time I will wear it is only if
now
my
the only time.
only when
Only
the person
when.
that I'm with, if I'm going to be
Request it.
sexy and whatever, I can do that for him.
Oh, thanks, Lilian.
Hey, baby.
Hey, Daniel,
That's it.
Daniel.
That's the only time you will
Come
see me
on,
catch
Daniel.
me wearing this.
Apostle,
Other
we
than that, I will never.
Apostle, we hear about this.
Apostle, we hear about
Ronke.
It was Funke.
You will end up in McDonald's.
You will end up in McDonald's.
Funke.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen,
that was
thanks
good.
for staying tuned and just enjoying this show as we are as well. It's been a great one, but we still have to do one more thing, which is we'll be listening to Mr. Alli Ojeifoh tell us about his business, how we could plug in, how it could be beneficial to us. But before we do that, we will take a quick break.
My name is Priscilla, and this is my family. So sometimes I don't like to cook, so I like to just go in and out, and I get my food from Wazobia. My favorite from Wazobia is their goat meat pepper soup. It's completely awesome. The reason why I think Wazobia foods are so good is because they think about their customers, and they usually go straight from home and bring the products straight to us here in the States.
Because you can stay under my umbrella. You can't stay under my umbrella. You can stay under my umbrella. You can stay under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, hey, 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 under my umbrella. Ella, hey, hey, hey. All right, welcome back. Hey.
Okay, nobody will stay under your umbrella in Jesus' name. Nobody will stay under your umbrella. God forbid we will never stay under that umbrella.
He said, "Na Ella go stay under your umbrella."
Nonsense.
Will you ever go find Ella?
Hey, 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 Ella, hey, hey. No, only you get talent.
Hold on. That means that the hand you used to use in separating things.
Yeah, that the G-string hand they use now.
Is it the string?
And the G-string hand.
I can't handle these people today.
People are attacking me.
I am so
Lilian, I
sorry.
thought me and you were 5 or
I
6.
am so sorry.
G-string.
I can't handle these people today.
I am appalled.
Come on. Come on.
All right.
As a matter of fact, I'm having headache.
Hey guys, welcome back to the last segment of today's show. And this time around is actually dedicated to our special guest, Mr. Alli Ojeifoh. And we're going to be learning more about what he does. He has a logistics business, and which means that, you know, if you want to ship anything, I remember the last time Daniel needed to ship some of his clothes from this village. He had a hard time bringing them down here.
It was
really hard. You know,
uphill task.
Yeah. So, but Mr. Ali, please, M&A Logistics. What do you guys do? How can we benefit from those beautiful business that you have?
Okay. Thank you. Listen, at M&A Logistics, we are a one-stop logistic company that offers various kind of services to satisfy your logistic needs. You know, we offer door-to-door shipping from the U.S., UK, and China to Nigeria. And we also offer shipping services from Nigeria to UK and the United States of America. And we also do procurement for customers, right? For a lot of customers that don't have the forex to buy whatever they want across the world, we offer such services. We help customers buy items, whatever items they need, you know. And we're grounded. We're really grounded in Houston. We have an office in London. We have an office in China as well.
Nice.
You know, so we practically do what FedEx, UPS, and then USPS do, you know, but we come cheaper You know, we're more indigenous. You know, we offer such services at a cheaper rate. You know, when you go to FedEx, you want a cheaper £5 package, you might be paying probably $100 to $150 to Nigeria, but we can do that for you for at least for $35. You know, and this gets to your doorstep. You know, it's not, you know, you have an option to pick up though, but what we do is door-to-door delivery. You know, and then people in Nigeria can also order items and then order to our office in Houston. You know, right now in Houston, we 80% in Dallas. You know, we're working on it, and we pretty much 80% in Houston because we get in both, you know, at the same time. So we intend to expand, you know. And right now in Nigeria, we have presence in Lagos, we have presence in Abuja, we have presence in Benin, we have presence in Port Harcourt and Warri. You know, but we actually deliver in over 80 locations in Nigeria.
Awesome.
Yeah, we try to,
Great.
you know, partner a lot of companies, you know, to help facilitate our delivery back in Nigeria in states that we don't have offices.
Okay.
You know, even in Benin where we have offices, we still have to partner people in other cities, you know, in Edo State just to cover, you know. So,
if I'm in Nigeria and I want to buy something, I don't have a debit card, an American debit card, and I want to shop, say, in Macy's or Burlington, and I want it delivered to me. Is that something that your company can do?
oh, yes, 100%. We have a procurement unit, right, that it helps customer effect such kind of requests. You know, we get that request a lot of time. We get it, you know, like I'll tell you that 70% of our customers lives in Nigeria.
Awesome.
I'll say 80%. You know, we only have a few walk-in customers. You know, this is what they do. They order stuff. Sometimes they have this financial constraint due to Forex and all of that.
Right.
All they need to do is sometimes cut your items, send us the link, or give us a detailed description of what you want.
Oh, nice.
You know, we'll actually go in there and get that exact items for you, you know, upon payment of the Naira equivalent.
Wow.
You know, so we try to make it easy for customers, you know, when it comes to e-commerce and stuff like that. We try to make it easy so that you don't have to leave the chores of your house just to get an item, or you'll be worried about dollars and all stuff. And then we also offer POD, it's a pay on delivery. You know,
Wow.
When you ship an item, you don't have to pay. You have the transit time to pay us.
Wow.
You know, we understand how it is when it comes to the economic situation of that country. You know?
Right.
So we give customers that benefit. Say, okay, you can take that benefit, pay on delivery. Whenever the item gets there, you know, you can pay. And we also do offer ocean services too. It's not only here. We also
that's how Daniel came to this country.
Daniel was shipped to this country. I understand. He came through the road. I know. I think we talked about it the last time.
I'm happy to hear, because I also have a company in China. And when you said China,
I thought your company was in Cancun. You moved it to China just in the span of 2 hours.
They start with C. They maybe because
all right. Let's get back to Mr. Alli. Please go ahead.
Daniel is one.
I can relate to China.
Daniel is one hell of a distraction.
Please go ahead. I have power to do something to his mic. If
go with punish you and that mic if you try it.
Mr. Alli, please go ahead.
Yeah, we do help customers that have issues with Forex, and we understand that dollar is really, really scarce in that country. So
right.
So we actually help customers buy whatever items they want. And we do ocean freight too. We do ocean consolidation for people that cannot afford to ship, bulky items on air freight.
Nice.
And so we actually have that option for them.
Okay.
We deal in cars too. We have a car lot here in Houston.
Oh, nice.
Somewhere in Highway 6 where we try to, it's a lot that we do. Like I said earlier, I'm a serial entrepreneur, so yeah.
I think it's a lot. I know that we've looked at it. So I want to say that if people want to know more about your business, how can they find out, more of the things that you do? the website, and give us an address.
Yeah, we have a website, and we have a big presence in Instagram with over 12,000 followers.
Nice.
With over 10,000 followers. I was trying to miss my personal page, and my personal page is about 12,000, and the other one is about
show off to this guy.
No, personal is even more than the business.
Oh, God.
No. The personal is hold. The business is just coming up. So our website is www.malogisticsus.com.
Okay, www.malogisticsus.com. All right.
Yes, and then you can send us an email, info@malogisticsus.com. Okay. And then our Instagram is @malogisticsus.
Okay.
We also have our Facebook page too is at @malogisticsus. Okay. So the Instagram and the Facebook is at @malogisticsus, and then we have a Twitter page too.
Okay.
Twitter is malogisticsusa.
Okay.
At malogisticsusa, that's our Twitter page. We're in LinkedIn, malogistics. We everywhere on the social media.
I do have one more question for you. I know that this is a very good thing because I know it's actually it creates jobs for other people. But for someone that doesn't have a job, a jobless person like Daniel, are you able to?
I thought it's you that
accommodate him in your company. You don't have to put him in the sensitive areas. Maybe just to be greeting people in the morning.
Okay. With Daniel, I think we're going to actually move into a China office.
Do you have any office in Cancun?
No, we're not in Mexico yet.
Do you have any office in Cancun?
We don't intend to go to Mexico.
They say they go package you for where you come from.
Go to Cancun. Try and get one in Cancun.
We'll take you to China.
I don't really like China weather. Cancun.
We'll take you to China.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Alli Ojeifoh.
Help us and get this guy
MD,
a job.
CEO of M&A Logistics. And guys, for all your logistics need, please go to the website. It is www.malogisticsus.com, right? Is that correct, Mr. Ali?
Yes.
I have a question.
And we will be able to...
Hold on, can I ask a question? You said we can ask questions concerning...
We were able to actually, be able to actually,
I beg now. Let me ask a question.
You can't mute me.
So sorry, Lilian. Lilian, I've got nothing but love for you. But this is where the show is actually going to be rounding up tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We want to thank you for inviting us into your living room. And
Daniel wants to ask a question.
Sure.
No, I've given him.
I want to use your mic. I want to use my own mic.
You see how you make me regret unmuting this guy's mic.
This is what he did the other time. I said, I want to show
the
you.
whole village begged for you.
Let me ask you a question, please. The question is simple. Now you say ME Logistics. Please, can you give me $1 million? I beg.
Meet his mic.
Can you give me $1 million?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we actually wrap it up.
I'll pay you back next
we want to give a big shout out to our guest to this evening and Mr. Alli Ojeifoh. Thanks for.
Can you give me $1 million?
Thanks for coming, Mr. Ali. Thanks for coming. We appreciate.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
I want to pay my staff in China. I want to pay my staff in China.
Actually,
Daniel.
It's for my staff in China.
We would actually go to appreciate our friend, our brother, the Ace man himself, the man that touches so many things and that turned into gold. Dami, African Ace. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you, brother.
Thank you for having me. Always a pleasure to be here.
All right.
You guys on a mic back.
I know. Unfortunately, I have to.
Just put your hand there. So when
I know.
you just off it.
But, I have a love and hate relationship with his brother. He's my brother. I love him. I don't care what anyone says. He is funny. He's cool. He's dynamic. Daniel, MC Daniel of Life, thanks for coming and thanks for bringing.
Daniel of Life on Instagram. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. I just want to ask the question to our guest today.
We're done with the question time.
Can you give me $1 million? I beg, please.
We're done with question time.
I'll pay you before month end.
And let me go to
Dr. Lilian.
Let me go to the lady in the house, the pretty Lilian. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your contributions.
Thank you for having me. Always.
All right.
It's always fun to be here.
And also, we have people in the studio that you guys cannot see, and we cannot ignore their efforts. We want to appreciate the main man himself, the OG DJ Mix Master Brown.
What is that?
It's actually doing like a curtsy bow.
You guys but you're supposed to show your face, not your yash.
Not your granny panties.
Daniel. All right, and we have to appreciate a brother who has really, really been behind the cameras. He has all the gadgets on and making sure that we sound good, we look good, our colors are right. And it's no other person than the main man himself, Fortune. Woo! And ladies and gentlemen, and my humble self, Tokunboh Phillips, and signing out. We will catch you on the next. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And before we go, you can always follow our page on Instagram. Is Which Level Now, right? On Instagram, YouTube, you catch all the series on Afrijamz TV on YouTube. Please follow, share, subscribe, tell your friends about it. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for bringing us into your living rooms, on your tablets, and on your phone.
Alaba boys.
And next
Which
time,
level?
we will catch you in the next. Take care. God bless.
Oh, listen to my song and what it took me to stay this long. I came since 1992 and all the stress I had to get into. 2 shots. Man, is that